Gentleman from New York is recognized, Mr. Santos.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. You know, I hear a lot the line, I encourage Representative Santos to resign, do the right thing, which is resign. What I hear is people don't want to take this vote. I'm just here. I'm willing to take the vote. Take the vote, guys. I'm okay with it. This is your time. This is what they've all built up to all year. The most damning feature of this farce is the total perversion of the priorities of this body and this conference, who ran on the commitment to America. Yes, witch hunting George Santos is great right there. I remember that on the top line of the commitment to America. This conference has failed to pass 4 different appropriations bills, Mr. Speaker. It had rules fail on the floor. We had members weaponizing the Rules Committee because it didn't do what they wanted. Our borders are wide open. It's no man's land, being run by NGOs. And yet, this Congress has now taken 3 measures and the insurmountable amount of time that goes behind them to expel a member duly elected by the people of the 3rd District of New York. You see, I didn't think that my tenure in Congress would be this way, Mr. Speaker. I came here to do work. I came here to pass and work on conservative legislation. I have a stellar conservative record that I am proud of. The work I've done in this body, I am proud of. The votes I've taken in this body, I am proud of. Every vote that I've taken that might have been against leadership, I stand by those votes. Not because I disrespect leadership, but because I want a more conservative agenda for our country. Now, I can't say the same thing about some of my colleagues, especially the ones most adamant to remove me, almost as if we remove him, there's no comparison. It's that much simpler. They can go home and say they're conservative. They won't know what a real conservative will look like on Long Island. That's just the reality. The votes are there. Now, let's talk about the fact of due process that everybody seems to say that I have taken and I've received. You know, it's no secret in this body that obviously I have an ongoing process with the DOJ. I was given a deadline, an unrealistic deadline, to testify before the committee the same day that I had to go to court. And they gave us a hardliner yes or no answer. They wouldn't settle for anything else. That was the deadline. I could not surpass that date, which means it was either I go to New York City to adhere to my DOJ case, or I go to the Ethics Committee. No disrespect to the committee. I've incurred over $200,000 of legal fees that have been predominantly paid for. So to suggest that I have not complied with them is yet another lie. They have received every document they've asked, and documents we did not have, we have told them, we don't have them. We don't have access to what you're asking for. And they persisted and insisted in inventing documents, communication between myself and people that did not exist, thus communication, and we informed them. This was all on the record. But I rise and I question again to the chairman, will he set the record straight that his expulsion resolution contradicts the findings of his report? Which one is it? Am I guilty of a sexual harassment claim or am I not? The report says I'm not. His filing on this expulsion resolution says I am. That is a very serious allegation, one that I sought to see the end of, where the House, the Office of Congressional Ethics, sent a referral to the investigative subcommittee saying that they did not suggest further investigation into the matter because it lacked credibility. Yet it sits on their expulsion resolution. I call that hypocrisy, more lying, more swamp behavior from this body. The same reason that Americans have no trust in this body, because unfortunately, far too often, too many of our colleagues here will speak from both sides of their mouths without regard to who it might hurt. As it is said, people in this town will hurt people a whole lot so they can benefit just a little bit. With that, I reserve.